Each year, schools across the world celebrate Computer Science Education Week. And this is a week that is designed to give educators the opportunity to expose students to the world of coding as well as other skills in the computer science field.
Now, it may seem odd that we're recording this after Computer Science Week has already passed, but we really feel confident or really passionate about the fact that you can teach coding at any time. You don't have to wait until Computer Science Education Week to expose your students to coding languages. So we wanted to show you for this episode some different things that we did here at CMS to help you get started. So stay tuned for this episode of IT Week.
Coding is such a nice feature to infuse into one of your lessons because it teaches the students the skills that they would need in almost all of our content areas. For example, in an English class, we could have our students use coding to show cause and effect for a story as opposed to doing maybe one on a poster. But sometimes the hardest part with coding is just figuring out how to get started. So we want to show you some common resources that teachers choose to use to begin helping students learn about coding. Two of the more common resources that teachers use to teach coding is Scratch and Code.org. Scratch is a site that uses block coding, meaning it has scripts of code that are put together in a block, and what the students will just do is drag the block into the open workspace to create the action or the effect that they desire. They have lots of different scripts that are available in there, different motion scripts, different looks, types of scripts, and the students can just choose from whichever category that they want to, and it'll have a different block of code that they can use, and they just drag and drop that into the open space. Code.org is a website that a lot of teachers use during the Hour of Code or Computer Science Education Week. It has lots of content, videos, activities for students of all grade levels, and something that is very simple for students to use, and it's a great place for teachers looking to get started with teaching their students about coding. Schools in CMS took various routes in determining how they would participate in Computer Science Education Week. Some schools chose to do whole class lessons using the Code.org site, while others used other programs like Google's CES First and did many lessons and projects. We also had several schools take advantage of some of the resources they have, like Spheros, to have students code those as an activity to help students get engaged in coding that way. A unique opportunity that occurred this year was our Pay IT Forward initiative. This was an opportunity where different companies sent their employees into our schools to talk to their students, to talk to our students about different careers in IT. This was an excellent opportunity for our students to learn more about the skills needed for the IT field, but also how IT affects all areas of the business.
The skills that students can develop just by learning code are really great because not only can they transfer to things they're going to be doing in life, but they also can be used in other content areas.
We had a lot of great businesses in the greater Charlotte area that came out and supported our Pay IT Forward the other week during Computer Science Education Week. And we just want to take an opportunity to thank all of over 20 businesses showed up. We just want to say a big thank you. The students loved having you, and you really did a great job coming and talking to students all across the district about computers, about computer science, about the skills needed. And there's a lot of great things going on with those businesses. So we wanted to say a big thank you to them. That's going to do it for this episode. Thanks for tuning in. Make sure you check us out next week for another edition of IT Weekly.